Yo, and welcome back to Tales of Art. And if you're enjoying the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But anyways, back to some Final Fantasy XIV. As we continue our journey in, Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know what the world's called. As I said before, I'm doing this to give me motivation to continue the main story. As you can see, I am only on Stormblood. How do you check what story you're on? Is it called journal? No. Actually, I can just show you the completed. Endwalker, Shadowbringer. Oh, there's two Shadowbringers posts? Oh. Yep, so only on Stormblood, as you can see. There's nothing past that. But I don't have the motivation to keep going, so I was like, well, what's a good way to push myself to do the main story? Well, I can talk to myself and talk to the rare few who will watch this, probably no one. But I can watch back on it someday, see my reaction, my thing. So we continue ARR. I'm dressing the part as wearing the level 50 relic armor or whatever. As I don't have the weapon, so I'm just using this. Different from my normal gear. I also changed the voice to English. That way it's easier for me to understand and play at the same time. And when I edit it, I can re-listen to the dialogue and in case it pops up later or something. Probably not. Alright, so, also, I'm level 100 because all I do is just grind, do the roulette. So, anything that's not in dungeon should be easy. Valeron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has a suggestion to put you on the road towards a new adventure. How do ye fare, Ash? Rested and ready to expand your horizon? Well then, I have an idea where ye might try heading next, i.e. the Skylift out in Middle Nutsen. If ye ever visit World Whisper Canyon, then ye must been up to down the thing at once. It's a big bleeding scaffolding attached to the descent. Ye likely seen the lad and lasses out there using it to actual cargo up cliff face. Our labor in that year, they could use an enterprising soul to pick up the odd jobs what no other boogers had time to deal with. Track down the EO of Operation bloke by the name of Rinkit, and be sure to put ye to work on the task or two. Jesus, this guy's... Can't you just learn proper English? I guess proper common tongue in this world? Because it's probably not English, it's probably whatever common language or whatever. Alright, so... Oh. Alright. So I looked up how long ARR is. It's apparently 40 to 60 hours. They say at minimum, at average is 50 hours. So... Damn, this is gonna be a long... These are gonna be a long adventure. Especially since I'm re-watching all these. Because my dumb butt can't play the game and listen to the dialogue at the same time, or read the dialogue at the same time, especially in Japanese. And be understanding what they're saying. Over here, right? Vaderin sent ye out here, did he? Then consider yourself welcome at the Skylift. Look at that blade cliff, will ye? One blast of fury hell from the huge dragon was all it took to split the ground in half. Cargo still needs to get through, though, so this mess of wood of pulley was our solution to the problem. Well, one of them at least. If the gods were kind, and they ain't, I have about a dozen more workers to handle me growling list of headaches. When Clef, a Skylift operator, needs you to recover cargo load abandoned by a terrified wagon driver and deliver it to the intended recipient. Glad I am to see ye again, lass. A wagon driver just returned in great bloody hurry screaming about some monstrosity was strung out from a million corn seeding in his cargo. Seems the gutless bastard tossed it over the sea of four, turning tail and running for his life. I need ye to head down the road, recover that seedling and deliver it to lift over the sweet perch in western Lynocent. Whatever he pays ye for the cargo is yours to keep, after all. I don't rightly know what else is lurking inside that plant, and ye deserves to be rewarded for your troubles. Oh, and ye also find an aetherite in the swift perch, so journey should be worth ye while. Well, unfortunately, I already have it, probably. Is it here? How do you zoom in the controller? Oh, whatever. Let's just fly there. Probably be faster anyways. Maybe. Probably not. I should have teleported. Does he even have a teleport? He said there was one. Oh, is this it? Millicorn seedling. I mean, to be fair, I feel like this thing is gonna get bodied. Yep. All right, so then I gotta go. I can just teleport. Also need a farm for the other mounts, but no motivation. I think my entire goal was just to reach the cap level. I still got to work on the life skills in this game. I don't know what they're called, land or something. As Nimia herself forsaken this desolate land, though I understood there were risks in gambling my entire fortune on the crop of million corn, I at least expect the seedling to be delivered before disaster struck. Here you go, sir. This strain of millicorn has been bred over generation to grow even the rockiest of soil. That'd be nice. Is that a millicorn seedling? Oh, joyous day. It may seem a paltry beginning, but the yield of this particular variety of crop plant is nothing short of astonishing. As you have undoubtedly noticed, Witch Perch lacks a certain, shall we say, vital energy. Thus, I mean to restore a moldicrum, I don't know, of hope to its resident by growing a veritable ocean of corn. You madmen seem to fit burst with vim and vigor. Might I persuade you to abide a while and help nurture this ailing settlement? Sure. It's not like I'm doing anything better. Because I believe right now we don't really know. Well, I guess we know what the bad guy is. It's that masked dude who's helped him summon that monster, the bandit dude, during the first part. Other than that, we met, what's his name? Istola? I think that's how you say her name. So, Freyloaf, a yellowjack on guard duty in Switchport, wants you to visit Brewer Beacon and investigate the reason behind the waning light. You there, Avenger, cast your eyes towards the Brewer Beacon. Does the light not seem uncommonly weak? It cannot possibly be bright enough to guide the ship sailing in the bay. I will march over to the lighthouse and investigate myself, but I am duty bound to remain at my post. I would consider it a favor if you could make a visit to the Brewer Beacon and see if aught has befallen Coswin, the lighthouse keeper. You know, what's the point of me summoning a flying mount and a land mount if both of the mounts can fly? Because I believe they told me that, hey, it's changed now. Now both land and sky, everything can fly. You say Yellow Jacket sent ye here, eh? Me light grow dim, has it? Well, of course it bloody has. The bomb what fuels me furnace has up and bugger off, you see? If I don't get that beacon fixed up soon, there'll be trouble in the water. I know you're just a messenger, lass, but I can tell a veteran when I see one. I'm going to need ye to chase down that bomb and bring back a claw, what you ripped from its smothering corpse. Take this here, iron brazier, and set her down in the middle of the flock, somewhere near the scarecrow, I say. You get a nice fire going, and that frisky bomb soon be about. Watch you don't single your eyebrows, lass. All this, the way they, it's so hard to read. My English is terrible. Oh, I was going to say, did I fight the scarecrow? Log, Iron Brazier. Oh, I also started on my first relic. And then I quit and then started on my second relic. Because I got to the journal for the ARR and I was like, I don't know. So then I unlocked the Heavensward relic. I was like, they said this is easier. Oh. Oh, what are the chances we get the sheep twice? All you need to do is take down that runaway bomb and bring me one of its little claws. Here you go. You got the ashy bastard, did ye? Once I put this little firecracker in the furnace, that should keep things running for a while. I had myself a bit of luck while you were gone. A lemlin cursed me if the furnace weren't all bent and broken. Small wonder the bloody bomb was able to escape. I patched things up as best as I could, but I ain't no smithy. Ye might want to have a chat with that yellow jacket friend o' your in Swift Perch and have him pass the word back to someone in Limsa. Alright, back we go. Man, I feel like this should be fast because we are instant killing, like we're not really struggling against the ads. The furnace is damaged, is it? Very well, I shall write up the relevant reports, but these repair must need be effective without delay. Seems I have another favor to ask of you, adventurer. Take yourself straight way to Armorer Guild and Limsa Limousine and explain the situation to Forge Master Henaza. Alright, back to town we go. Also, don't expect this to be uploaded every week, because since this game is based on subscription, I will probably pop it in here and there, you know? So don't expect much. I'm assuming he wants me to go to the other floor. Oh, wait. Damn, I could have went to... Oh no, never mind. Why is there not one where it takes you near the blacksmith? This feels extremely inconvenient. At least they did an update on the game where after you run, you jog now or something. The first Emburer beacon needs repair. Right, got beer. I just sent someone out to tinker with it and now a week passed. Perhaps the bomb Kinsway had trapped in there was a touch too volatile. I'll have an artisan visit the lighthouse and pay special attention to reinforcing the casing of the furnace. Your work is done here, adventurer. May the navigator guide you on your journey. Oh, thanks. Forge Master Hanaza, head of Naldig and Vimeli, wants you to assist with the workload over at the Morobay Dry Docks. What say you take on some work for Melody and Vamily? We got a great hulking warship to build and could certainly use an extra hand for any number of tasks. For your first job, I need you to run this missive over to Albrim, the head shipwright at the Morobay Dry Docks. We forge most of the ship bits and pieces here at Armorer's Guild, but the actual construction takes place at the dock found in the south of the lower La Nasen. I mean, that makes sense. Why would you build a giant ship here and then have to carry it all the way over there? That's also where you find the main office of Naldig and Vameli. The Morobay Dry Docks is one of Limsa Limousine's most important district, at least as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure you'll not regret attuning yourself to the area's aetheroid. If you have no confidence in your sense of direction, you'd be best served making use of the Chocobo Porter, first floor of the Mizmas in case you were wondering. So you choose to make a trek on your own feet. Leave the city through the Tempest Gate and follow the road south. May the navigator guide your step. Damn, thank you for the specific direction. All right. That's a good thing I already have it. Damn, how am I rolling these horse twice? I need to sneeze. Okay, maybe false alarm. You have a missive for me from the Forge Master Hanaza? I assume it pertains to the pending arrival of the material I order over on Moon Pass. Let's see it then. Glass and botheration. What the hell is that even a word? Botheration? Another delay. I am well aware of the shortage of skilled artisan, but this is insufferable. My apologies. The messenger does not deserve to bear the brunt of my frustration. Might I have your name? Oh man, that butt though. Ash is it? Well, Ash, this is a proud maiden, you see. Taking shape before you is the victory. I see. Really proud name. The first new vessel to grace the dock since the calamity. We may have lost the bulk of our ship that fateful day, but starting with this beauty, we will restore the Maelstrom's fleet to its former glory. The victory is more than a simple warship, it's a symbol of Limsa rebirth from the wreckage wrought by the coming of the 7th Umbral era. Thus we are striving to complete her construction as swiftly as possible, even going so far as to hire veteran shipwright from outside the lasso craze. What? Yet even with such an unprecedented measure, there are never enough hands to handle the abundance of tasks. Should you choose to linger at the docks for a time, there is no end of odd jobs for hard-working adventurer. Be you fair warned, there is no place here for layabouts and troublemakers. I assume the ship is going to be relevant in the story in the future. Oh, the sneeze is coming back. Albrin is looking for a member of his crew and the item he was supposed to deliver. We're in 7 Hell is the man. Not once in 12 Moon has he been late with a shipment, and now 2 whole turns of the sun without a single word. A shipwright of mine, a young man named Frisman, these names, recently left Candle's Keep Quay to retrieve several crates of supplies ordered from Limsa, but has yet to return. I've sent several missives to Halbroda, but his replies are always the same. He does not recall ever seeing the right, nor the supplies he was scheduled to collect. That man knows something, and I severely doubt he is telling me the whole truth. As I cannot leave my post, I will ask you to travel to Candle's Keep Quay in my stead, and inform Halbroda that if he insists on playing these games, I will personally see that he is transferred to Turtle's Back Island, where he can rot alone in the middle of the Sea of Eternity. Alright, he's at the end. Isn't the end over there? Oh wait, maybe not. Wasn't it on like on the side or something? Maybe, oh no, Candlekeep Quay. Is that like a dock or something? I don't know. I'm dumb. Whose music is this? Oh, I don't know whose music is this. It sounds familiar. Does that self-righteous dog Albrin doubt that I never told him anything less than the truth? Please don't show up in the thing. Okay, thank you. Turtleback Island. He cannot do that, can he? I swear on my poor Nana's grave, Navigator rest her soul. I know not of this Fremlin, nor his precious supply. Hells, we here at the Quay have had enough trouble these past few suns. What's with the sinking of the Limsa cargo ship of the Salt Strand? I haven't the time to take proper piss, let alone make note of every scrag that wanders off in the grip. Oh, the sneeze. Ugh. Hal Brother has a suggestion for a kind adventurer who came bearing Forsman Abram message. Now, the way I see it is, if you have time to standing around here questioning my character, then you must certainly have the time to get that arse of yours down to Salt Strand and help us search for survivors of the wreck. Who knows, you may just run across Fimsland everyone seems so eager to find. Here's to hoping the navigator hasn't found him first. My God, is it allergies? It's not allergy season, is it? Oh, there he is. Wait, what are you doing here just chilling at this rock? I'm Felswin. You say the foreman's wondering on me whereabout? I thought he might be, but ye must know I cannot show me face at the dry dock until I right the terrible wrong I caused. 2 nights past, I made the trip from dry docks to Candlekeep Quay, just as the foreman asked. The seas were right rough, and the captain of cargo ship was wary of bringing her too close to the cliff. So I paid a few coins to a fisher to take me out to meet her. By the time we was halfway twist shore and ship, the swells had risen to nigh on 10 yards, and that twas wasn't long but afore the shore had a hold of us. Try as we might to stay the boat, nature's grip was too tight, and we were flung headlong into Limsa galley. When I awoke, both ships were gone, and the cargo I was to collect lay stream across the Salt Strand. I made every effort to salvage it, but the sands are crawling with Chiquin, and I ain't one with a sword, and now ye see why I cannot return to dry docks. Alright, bro, I got you. Basically, he can't fight any of these guys. Wait, why couldn't you just go back and say, hey, I can't fight well, to be fair, if he left, they might run off with it and he won't know. He's keeping an eye on it now. It's only 2? Oh, bro, don't do this. Imagine by Unga Bunga, that poor soul. Oh wait, there's another one? All the way over there? Tango rigging. Rules of 3. That night, I was tossed into the sea like some doll of rags, and it weren't long afore the world round me faded to black as I slipped deeper into abyss. But lo, the navigator wouldn't see me to the gates of the 7 hells, and I woke to find myself washed ashore, and here I've been ever since. Waiting for a chance to salvage me master cargo. Man, can't wait for people to trash talk my voice crack. I'll deliver these supplies right away, but first I must stop by the quay so that I might pay me respect to the window, a brave fisher who gave his life for a handful of coins. Could ye tell Elbrun that I'll be back at the dry docks by nightfall? Many thanks, adventure. I will not forget this kindness. Alright, see ya, dude. Man, how does the random mount really work? I just got this twice, the blue horse twice, and then the one mount twice. What are the chances of that? And it's not like these are the only 3 mounts I have. I'm relieved to hear that both Friendwin and the supplies are unharmed, though it was foolish for him to believe that I would blame him for that, which was obviously out of his hand. You see, there was no storm that day, and the seas here are just adjacent. The dry docks were as calm as a slumbering child. This leads me to believe that the trouble the ship encountered of Candlekeep Quay was of a less natural sort, the sort which the Sahagan had been known to conjure. Victory Foreman Albrin is recommending you for an important job involving dry dock security. Ash, while I originally had doubts about your motive, you have repeatedly proven yourself as an asset to Naldig and Vemily. I still do not like you. What? Why? I've been helping you. I've done nothing shady. I know he finds this suspicious out of nowhere. I'm just here. But that does not mean I do not trust you. Damn, bro. Dota. Who? Head of the watch here at the dry dock believes that pirates may be plotting an attack on the Victory, and she requires assistance investigating a group of unsavory individuals making camp nearby. I have recommended you for the task. Despite all Lomensa endured before, during, and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who would turn their backs on the city-state so that they might line their pockets with a few handfuls of coins, just the thought of it sickens me. Why you point to that guy? Oh, maybe he's telling me, hey, it's in that general direction. Ah, yes, I have a feeling you would be the one Albrin sent. Since you first arrived at the Morabi dry docks, I have had my men watch you. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those new to the area. It's simply protocol. There's no point in getting mad. He's just doing his job. It's not like we did anything shady. And you'd be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model citizen. That and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite shocking. That man doesn't even trust his own mother. Really? Very well then. I assume Albrin informed you of what your task would entail. The pirates we believe are conspiring to raid the dry docks were last seen making camp near an ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. I will have you approach the men, posing as a lost adventurer, and see if you cannot somehow learn of their intention. Sinago, stationed at the near gates, can provide you with the exact location of the camp. Alright. That makes sense. I wonder if his mom sold him off or something. That's why he doesn't trust her, or... Ash, haha. I knew it. No more sardines for Sinago tonight. I shall dine on the finest salmon on the Peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager going with some of the other guards on who Albrin would recommend for the next job. My money was on you. Ah, the job. Yes, of course. If you follow the road past the gate to the southeast, you will eventually come to barren caves with a single large stone half buried in the cliff overlooking the sea. Follower of the 12 says it's a holy place dedicated to Nimria, the spinner. Oh wait, is that the god? Because I thought the spinner... Well, I didn't really think anything of the spinner, but then I thought back on it. Isn't the spinner, aren't like the gods like with tools or something when you made your character? Because wasn't there one with a scale or something? I'll be surprised if the pirates camped up there was aware of that though. Alright. Confront the suspicious individual. I'm giving you to the count of 9 to step back on path and carry your venturing arse back to whatever ruckus you scrawled on from under. You see, I added to my ears with your type roaming the ills like they was yours to roam. It's getting to be a man can I enjoy a mug of rum without some shite breath outlander running up asking, which is the way the local levmate 7 L's if I know. I'm a bloody pirate, god damn it. Those balls. Once we have me boys back, I'm putting this godforsaken pistol of island so far behind me, ain't no one remember I was ever here. Come on, Skags, we knives to sharpen. Oh, I thought those were fighting words. All right, that seems pretty easy. Seems upset he was here, and then why'd you stay here? You could have left any other time. What the hell? Isn't this the same mount as the light one and the dark one? Damn, what's the chances? So Trespasser are indeed pirates and they are indeed planning something. But what is this talk of getting me boy back? Could it be that their target never was the victory? Something's not right and I won't sit idly by for those pirates to make the first move. I shall order increased patrol immediately. Thank you again for your help. I was gonna say ours. Ash, it appears we were wise to put our trust in you. Come up to a captain of the watch at the Morbi Dry Docks wishes your aid in dealing with potential intruders. I am concerned, Ash. It appears that the pirates I had you investigate are on the move. They creep ever closer to the dry docks, so I must assume they mean to target the Victory herself. That ship is a symbol of everything Limza strive to become, and I will not allow these base scoundrels to lay a single finger upon her hull. We must apprehend them before they put their plans to motion, and you, Ash, are just a woman to do it. Without your capable assistant, I fear the security of the dry docks cannot be guaranteed. Not moments ago, my guards submit reports of suspicious activity in the area. Pray begin your effort by listening to one of their accounts firsthand. It matters not whom you choose to speak with, but be sure to question either Earthwis at the front gate or Synagogue at the rear. Any suspect saboteur you encounter during the course of your investigation are to be interrogated. Report any and all finding directly to me. Man, so far I feel like they should be doing this. Why they're hiring a random ass mercenary adventurer to do it? Hell, Avenger, glad to have another hand aboard to help shore up security. The God knows our report would sit on Gimtolta's desk gathering dust if it weren't for the assistance of those such as yourself. Speaking of report though, I saw one of those mangy pirates lurking around the cliff near Empty Heart. I take a closer look before he has a chance to cover his tracks. Find the Shifty Eye Sailor. Oh, that's the top. Should be here, right? Ah, spotting me, did ye? Well, you're too late. What's too happening is already happening. What? I mean, that's on you, bro. You're looking up here like you're Ezio from Assassin's Creed. Oh, there's no hard. Man, that's a tall lady. So you found one of those pirates, did you? I knew you were the right adventure asked for aid. But what could these knaves be planning? What's to happen is already happening. That means their plans are already in... what's the word? Happening? I don't know. Captain, trouble at the shipyard. Easy now, soldier. Who did this to you? Pirates out of nowhere. Stuck me good. Gods below, we are not prepared for this. The pirates? Soldier, how many do they number? Not sure, more than I could quickly count. Seems to be carrying explosive. Explosive, then there's no time to lose. Ash, you heard the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage these intruders. I will see to this man's wound, then follow after. Make haste now. Man. Alright. She said docks, right? Defeat pirates and protect the Victory. I'm sorry, I'm lost. Where do you go? That goes uphill. Okay, so you have to go around. Oh, you're on our side. I also don't have a meter. Pirates. I mean, what's the point of saving it for Final Fantasy 14-2? Just waste it now. Get. Gahahaha. Is that the dude from before? Right? Who left? I didn't catch his name. Never reckoned it'd be this easy. Still, don't trust those slimy bastard, but their plan worked like a charm. Duh, what are you doing, you great bloody fool? Duh, Dad? Shut your trap, boy. This will be all over soon. All that's left now is to blow this ugly pile of driftwood into splinters. I guess that's why he doesn't trust his mom. He can't even trust his dad. What was his childhood like? Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is? What it represents? And that's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into me, treacherous backstabbing son. Oh man, that's just petty. Imagine a boy of mine giving up pyro life to become a shipwright. That's a noble dream. And building a bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. What under Lima wide green ocean made ye take up with these self-righteous shite? You're the one with no bloody sense, Dad. Don't you see, the pirate had their glory days, but that era is over. I wonder why Abraham never spoke of his father. I never would have thought. Damn, how you can tell this is his dad right away. This ship symbols are right, of everything. What went wrong with the world, and I mean to shatter it into 100,000 pieces. You're gonna blow them up with the ship? Gim Dota, Ash, pray beat the tar out of the bloated sea slug and make sure no harm comes to the victory. Dad, this is madness. A pirates don't abandon its treasure. My father, you must stop him. Damn. What the hell? What the? Where do these people come from? Oh, they're mercenary. As we agree, as of the whatever, Mom and John mercenary. What did you pay him, meat? But to be fair, that's kind of racist. Mom and mercenary head. Alright, you're dead. I mean, you're defeated. Oh. No wonder he's getting healed. I was like, who's healing him? Easy win. I must be getting old, letting some green venturer get the best of me. Duh. What are we gonna do with the pirates up in the thing? He's not dead, right? He just got beat up. Tough. That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. Ye made that, did ye? Well, he's gonna feel proud of his son in the last second. My thanks, Ash. I shudder to think what may have become of the victory without your intervention. The pirates have made a right mess of things. I best get to sorting out the docks. And my thoughts could use some sorting out as well. Ever did my father have a way of turning my life upside down? Pray convey my thanks and my apologies to Gimota. Well, I mean, it must have been traumatizing to see your dad get his ass whooped. But then again, he never did talk about him, so he wasn't really proud of his father. How fare ye, Ash? I cannot begin to thank ye for your role you played in preventing this madness. You defended more than a simple ship. You saved the budding hope of Limsa Lumisa from a violent demise. The day was yours. Seems our security regiment will require much more in the way of improvement if we are to truly keep the dry dock safe. Albrin apologizes. Well, I suppose I can understand why he would feel responsible for his father's action. Of all those involved, this incident was the hardest on him. But in time, I believe he will come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way of moving past his anguish is to see the victory completed and in the waters. And by the by, the pirates we defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jacket. Rainer's men will be taking over the investigation. Before the Yellow Jacket moved in, however, we recovered most of the unusual object. Should you have time to spare, I will ask of you another favor. To deliver it. Yamata wishes to entrust you with an important task. Men of blue tattoos. Ash, in light of your role in recent event, there are a few others to whom I would entrust this task. Since last we spoke, a curious missive had been discovered amongst the personal effect of Atsprim, the pirate behind the plot to sabotage the victory. The missive was penned in the most unusual script, a script we believe to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which is proven enemy of Limsa Lumisa seems worthy of enciphering. It's like to be of great interest to the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none of us can make any sense of this message. In case such as this, I am told the Yellow Jackets won't to. What? Is that grammarly correct? I am told the Yellow Jackets won't to turn to Badron and his convenient connection. Damn, that was a mouthful. Thus, I will have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the Drowning Wench into his hands and no others. Do you understand? Oh god, back to the guy with the way he talks. Why is there always so many people here? Ahoy there, Ash. I've been hearing about your deeds at the dry docks. Everyone laid out the entire tale for me. Poor Sod was still reeling at his old man's part in the business. But at least ye keep the victory from being sunk, forward she sailed. And for that I owe ye me thanks. You really made a name for yourself here in Limsa, lass. Folks know that when they need something doing, you need some mat doing? And what that be? Whatever language this missive is written in, it is one you are not familiar with. You want someone to read a message written in funny letters for ye? And Gimatha thought I might know a man as could. Well, let's see it. Let's see it then. I reckon I might know a canny bugger what can read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of Badron. Wait, isn't that you? You know, you're like one o' me regulars now, Ash. Ye never let me down yet, and Navigator helped me. I reckon I can trust ye. Yamamoto was right to want this message deciphered. We got us some trouble brewing, eh? And no mistake, get ready for action, and I'll explain. Good to have ye aboard, lass. Now then, where to start? Feint and strike. Reborn has a task for a trusted adventurer. Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned me living as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, He had to learn to read the orders he praised from Coded and of his mate. That's how I came to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. Them Sahagan letters, lass, and I should know I got a more fishback messenger than I can count. It gets worse though. The plan to blow up the Victory is all in here, right down to the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of elves in Western Lanasse. Then it's the Maelstrom new flagship in the confusion. The point being, the attack on the Victory weren't the act of the few rebellious pirates, so that's a key part of old canny bastard grand plan. That feather looks like a butt. I'm sorry, I was distracted. But if I'm reading this alright, the attack itself came much too early. I wager they panicked when they saw Yi was onto him, rushed in to do the job and booger it up. And then that tattoo-faced bastard, as they say, was paying Alburn old man. That's what the Serpent Reavers, right? But none of their crew was there, was they? Did they have a summit better to do, or what? Oh hey, there's the twins. Seventh Cell, I got it all backwards. That mess at the Victory, that was meant to be a bloody distraction. Your flashback ain't interested in the Maelstrom, baby. They're after men. Men? Just like they've always been. They're saying the pirates lackeys after a civilian target. Ooh. This bit's about raising hells in Western Lanasse. That's where it be. Something that tells me Switchpert is about to get it, and it hard. To a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Raynor at the Coral Tower and tell him eat fur for a business day. Oh, and give him an You can be damn sure he'll need one. What? What does that mean? I don't understand pirate talk. Oh, it's on top. Man, it's my first female character. That's the only reason why I made a female. Because I wanted to try playing a female. And then after that, I think I mostly played male. Because I was like, it doesn't feel that much of a difference, honestly. I feel like I'm playing dress up than the actual game. I'd rather play a male. Unless it's a game where it's class locked. Talk to the thing. Jeez. Yes, I am Raynor. Ah, you must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commended for your part in throwing the plot to destroy the Victory. Now, what can I do for you this day? You bear an Ursa's message from Baderon. Why do I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet evening are about to be cruelly dashed? Tell me, what is afoot? An assault on Switchperch, but we see nothing to suggest the Serpent Reaver are massing for an attack. Even so, it will be foolish to discount the possibility. Baderon is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jacket for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. Well, I concur with Baderon's assignment that the attack on Dry Docks was intended as a diversion. Switchperch is but one of several possible targets for their main thrust. Commodore, sir. Report. It's the Sahagan, sir. They mounted a large-scale assault on South Tygate and threatened to overwhelm our defense within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcement. Alright, the navigators, it seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. We're asking if we can go? Aye, the Serpent Reaver are in leagues with the Sahagan, which means there is every chance this assault on Tygate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Switchperch vulnerable to those pirates' traitor. It is at times such as these that I wish the Warrior of Light yet walked among us, but wishes will avail us not. Oh yeah, the Warrior of Light. It's kind of like the Avatar, right? How when they needed the Avatar most, the Avatar wasn't there. Or I guess in some case, in RPGs, the hero who saved him from the Great Demon Lord or something. You must serve in their absence. Make the swift perch with all haste and lend your strength to the squad. I can spare for the settlement defense. Alright. Do swift perch. Alright, sorry about that. Talking to my kid. He's struggling to put his pants on. I was like, you gotta learn to do it on your own. I can't help you put your pants on every time. He's wearing sweatpants. Commodore Raynor sent word and we began reinforcement, but I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action, though you bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh off of the ferry. Have we met? I guess we have. I don't remember a ferry, right? Well, to be fair, we kind of just started the quest. I think it skipped that part. In any case, do you know what you're fighting for? This place, Swipper, it was rebuilt by the folks who stood strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw their way. And we're not about to let some fish fancying scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally broke their spirit. Don't give those pirates bastard one bloody M, you hear me? Nah, normal. Here they come. Are these civilians? No. Damn, look at that gangster walk. Serpent Reaver Deckhand. Here now, I thought all them yellow jacket worms was meant to be busy. That useless scrag ain't follow the plan as he. Now what? Pull back and wait for our Shahagan brothers? Piss on that, we ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folks, or it be your blood what stains Lord Leviathan's altar. Wow. Okay, I gotta give them credit. At least they have a code to not kill the civilians, but only the cops or the guards, patrol people, yellow jackets. Yellow bellies ye can butcher at will. Them dirt-eating slugs be crushed under the full might of old Serpent Reavers. Seems Swift Perch was the main target after all, eh? Squad 1 and 2, protect the town folks. Squad 3, you're our rear guard. That voice cracked. The rest of you, we meet their charge where we stand. Let us bear the Commodore words of our victory, or no words at all. I guess to death or success. Damn, where's my yellow jacket outfit? Rawr, I gut you all, yellow bellies, and dance on your gizzards. Alright, I should probably kill all these supports, right? Leave no pirate scum standing. Show them how a yellow jacket fights. Time to split some heads, Avenger. Let's start. Let's start from the frontline fathers. Why? Kill the weakens first. No, let's kill his sidekicks. And we can gang up on him. Oh, his supports. Where are you? Are you? Oh, you're a black mage. Not anymore. You're dead. Wait, does it matter if my people die? Alright, ye scurvy bastard. Here's a trick to make ye soil your breeches. Oh, nah, he's healthy. Void call. What? Ow. He looks like a warrior. Why does he have Summoning magic. Is that a bloody voice saint? Hold steady, lads. Keep on pummeling him. He can't take much more of this. Well, Feint, the Reavers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Oh, but there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guards down just yet. Aye, Captain. Well, we can see someone shady in the distance or something? God damn it. Typical villains. They're always like in the background or something watching. Source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. What? What are you gonna do? Summon what? Alright, how do I hide this? There we go. Oh, more from Voice of Creation. Send unto me a creature of the abyss. My thralls to command, that I may smite my enemies. He really loves doing that, huh? Okay. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Then why not tag team me? Oh shit, is it? Oh, okay, I wasn't aware of your game. I thought he was gonna leave. Lesser Gargoyle. I can just ignore him, right? It doesn't look like he's aggroing. And that is gonna be his downfall. Whence springs this preternatural might? It's called being level 100, bitch. Oh, he's a black mage, alright. A fearsome opponent against whom you shall not stand alone. Where'd you come from? An unwelcome guest. No matter, all shall fall before me. Fuck. This is why people always say, why don't you interrupt? I'm like, cause my ass is so slow. No more should present such strength. His power wanes, so for him no chance to recover. I know, I mashed too much. It's a habit. It's like in Sekiro, ka-ching, ka-ching. Oh, I want to replay Sekiro. That wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Damn, there's no voice acting for this? I feel like this should have voice. Paragons, did he say? Then it is as I feared. They are known as the bringers of chaos, or Ashians, or Asians. Sounds racist. To give them their proper name. It was. Give me a second. It seems kind of racist, don't you think, Istola? It would seem our suspicion were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribe. Pardon, you would know if we Charlarians have encountered Asians before? I've never spoken to you of my homeland. How do you know whence I hail? Yeah, how did we know? Wait, I do begin to see you have been blessed with a special gift. What do you mean? Are you alright, lass? If I had known a mean booger like that was hiding in the bushes, I would have left a squad or 6 to keep you company. Hey. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those Reavers were the ones spiriting folks away in the dead of night, and this bastard here was pulling all the strings. A trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a scene of carnage. Yet Reed prevailed, and thanks to your heroic action, I have learned much. Aye, heroic in word. I don't want to think what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much more appreciated too, Lady Istola. Please give our regards to the Scions. I am glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is the end to this disturbing spate of abduction. The threads of your fate forms a part of the most intriguing tapestry. Perhaps we will be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Pray send my greetings to Commodore Raynor. Alright, see ya. Why do we walk like that? I mean, it's still there. Report to Raynor at Coral Tower. Oh, there's no mounts here. Lundbell, eagerly have I waited your return. Word of your exploit is already spreading through the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for your timely assistance. You have shown yourself to be possessed of a sure arms, a strong spirit, and a sound judgment. Without Lumsa had more of your like. I have little doubt that you shall one day join the ranks of Eoza, greatest adventurer. It is but a matter of time. Clearly, Badron eyes for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he imagined you capable of such feat. Might you favor me with your own account of the day's event? Such victory bears retelling. Go out for a drink? Isola has been working with us for quite some time, you see, and she was only too willing to assist the Yellowjacket in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of Lumsa yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting the attempt of sabotage of the victory, and the small matter of your deed at Swift Perch, you too have proven yourself a valued friend of the last crusade. I don't know what the hell that is. Admiral. Who? Damn. Is every woman in this place tall as hell? May I present to you Admiral Blow his wind? I don't know these names. I need someone to write it down.
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports.
Finally, voice acting. I don't have to read.
I am Melve Bluefisvin, Admiral of Limsa.
Blew his wind. Okay. Melwin blew his wind. Hold on, let me get a pen. Alright, Melwin blew his wind.
On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day. A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward after all? Ha! Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Badaron and Commodore
Badaron
have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits. Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet. A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the woman who foiled the Sahagin.
Oh. A seat at the feast.
What?
Oh.
What did you just say?
And don't.
Did you just say shit on their face? What?
Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Feint and strike. Alright, so I'll probably call that a video. So we completed our next heroic deed, right? Because the first one was saving those guys and helping the little rookie dude who still had tie-in with his gang. And then the second one was saving their hope, their beacon. There's the symbol of their, well, of the future, the ship of victory. And then meeting, well, is he dead? I guess. I mean, it looks like they were dragging some body. Well, that dude, the black mask guy. Then we got voice acting for Melwin Blew His Wind. So that's cool. Now we're going to go to a dinner party to meet some other people, I guess. But yeah, let's see where this goes. Damn, I can't believe I still have 48 or 58 hours of story left. Anyways, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Stay safe. I'll see you next time whenever I upload or have time.